For you coming from Sri Lankan cricket, also incidentally coming from Pakistan. We earlier in the day told you that there is a security situation in Pakistan. In case you've been following the news, you already know that there was a blast that took place in Islamabad. There were several people, it was a suicide attack, and there were several people who died as well. There was also another incident, from whatever little that I know about what's happening on the other side of the border. There was another security situation in which 300 students were evacuated. Basically, there has been a lot of turmoil in Pakistan as far as security is concerned. And at the moment, the Sri Lankan cricket team is on Pakistan shores for an ODI series. One match has already taken place. There are a couple of other matches to take place as well. But in all of this, there is a security situation that has arisen. And let's not forget, it's the same team that in many ways could still not be over what had happened in 2009. It's not just about one cricket team, it's about an entire nation, it's about the sport as well. And this is also about Pakistan in terms of what it can offer as a host. These attacks come at a very unfortunate time. There is a visiting side already. There were hectic parleys that took place right through the day, and now there is an official press release that has been sent out by the Sri Lankan Cricket Board. We here at Sports Today had told you a few hours back that security was tightened. It was in Islamabad that the attack took place, and the team, as I understand, was supposed to move to Lahore. However, hectic parleys took place. Mohsin Naqvi personally assured the Sri Lankan Cricket Board and the players who are in presence in Pakistan right now that the highest level of security will be provided and the series can absolutely go unaffected going forward. But despite all of those assurances coming in from the Pakistan Cricket Board, what we are getting to know is that there are certain players who did raise that issue, but now the Sri Lankan Cricket Board has come out with an official note in terms of what is it that it is allowing its players to do. While Sri Lankan Cricket has in its press release said that an official communication has happened and the board has been assured of the highest level of security and the series can progress. So the players have been advised in this press release to stay put, to not be afraid of the security arrangements, and there is no reason for them to come back. This is the directive that's been given by Sri Lankan cricket to its players, to its backroom members, to its coaches. Everyone has been told to stay put because security is being taken care of by Pakistan cricket. However, Sri Lankan cricket has gone ahead and left the door ajar. The decision has now been left on the Sri Lankan players. It is for them to decide whether the players want to come back home citing personal reasons, citing security. If that is the case, the players are free to do that. However, that comes with an asterisk. That asterisk is the fact that there will be an official review that will take place once players come back home. Official replacements will also be made for every returning player, but there will be a formal hearing that will take place once Sri Lankan players or coaches, whosoever it may be, decides to come back home. So security being at the heart of this particular update that I'm bringing to you right now. It is, of course, the Sri Lankan cricket team that we're talking about, and one cannot forget the fact that 2009, while it happened more than a decade back, but you just cannot forget about the ramifications of that incident. You cannot forget about what kind of an impression that left on the global cricketing community and more so on Sri Lankan cricket. So if the players are to believe that things aren't in order, that they aren't safe, feeling safe enough in Pakistan, then they're free to come back. However, they will face a formal inquiry. They will have to face a formal review that will take place back home. The replacements, I must repeat, will be named in due course. This is what this is what the players have been told at the moment. Freaking Awesome is asking if the Tri Series will also go ahead. As things stand, nothing is cancelled. I must tell you that the Sri Lanka tour of Pakistan, as things stand, is slated to go forward. This is something that Pakistan cricket has conveyed to Sri Lankan cricket, and Sri Lankan cricket board has also told its players that the tour is not getting called off. So one thing we must all be very clear of, that the tour is not going anywhere. The tour is going as things planned. Sri Lankan cricket board, from what I understand, is been given an assurance, and they're taking that assurance on face value that the highest level of security will be provided to the team, and no untoward incident will take place. That's the kind of security arrangement that is being put in place for the Sri Lankan team. They'll be treated as state guests. That is what Interior Minister of Pakistan, who also happens to be the PCB chief, and Mohsin Naqvi, has told the Sri Lankan Cricket Board that players will be treated as state guests. And when you say that, you do assure the highest level of security in many areas, of course, around the stadium and around the team hotel, and in other parts, other sensitive areas of multiple cities has already been increased. And the effort now for Pakistan cricket is to ensure that this tour goes ahead smoothly. It's a developing story. We're coming to you live late in the night. I was just about to go back home, but this story update came in, and we had to give you this particular update. But to ensure that you get all these updates from us, no matter what time of the day it is, you need to press that live, you need to press that bell button, you need to subscribe to Sports Day, so that you get up to date, not just with cricket, but everything concerning Indian sport overall. So for now, I'm going to be taking your leave. In case you're joining us right now, I've told you what is it that press release that we've just gotten talks about, what is the new directive that's been issued by Sri Lankan cricket. So do go ahead, check that out, take good care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.